Okay, my big muscular friend, I saw you the other night on Jimmy Kimmel, kind of making fun of me. Telling the whole world about how you tricked me into doing the worst movie ever made. Nah. Does it bother me? Nah. Is it burnt into my memory like a horrible scar? Nah. Well, maybe just a little bit. So anyway, as you know, I write, which is something you don't. Oh, did I say that? And I've decided to write a sequel called, for you, called Stop or Your Grandmother Will Beat Your Ass. And I will be directing and producing and mocking it all the way through. Anyway, you keep punching, big guy, and good luck with your film.
Hollywood drama always grabs attention, but this latest situation involving Jimmy Kimmel and Sylvester Stallone created more buzz than anyone expected. What started as a simple joke during a late-night show quickly turned into a much bigger conversation about free speech, creative expression, and how different opinions are treated in the entertainment industry. The controversy began when Jimmy Kimmel made a joke that many viewers believed was aimed at Sylvester Stallone. During one of his shows, Kimmel referred to people who think they are bigger than Hollywood itself and added a sarcastic comment suggesting that lifting weights might make someone immune to progress. While Stallone's name wasn't directly mentioned, many fans immediately connected the remark to him. For years, Stallone has openly shared his concerns about changes in Hollywood. He has spoken about political correctness, industry trends, and what he sees as a growing focus on social messaging rather than storytelling and artistic creativity. Because of these well-known views, many people felt Kimmel's joke was directed at the legendary actor.
When George Washington defended his country, without him, you can imagine what the world would look like. Guess what? We got the second George Washington. Congratulations!
I guess those punches Rocky took to the head were real after all. George Washington was the father of our country. Donald Trump is the father of Eric. Big difference there.
Action online was immediate. Social media platforms quickly filled with comments from fans who believed the joke was unfair and unnecessary. Supporters of Stallone argued that he had earned respect through decades of hard work and success in the film industry. They felt that mocking his opinions instead of discussing them seriously was disrespectful. As the discussion continued, critics of Kimmel claimed the late-night host was targeting Stallone simply because he held different views from many people in Hollywood. What began as a brief comedic moment soon turned into a heated debate about whether the entertainment industry truly welcomes different perspectives. However, the story did not stop there. Soon after the joke aired, reports began circulating that Stallone had allegedly been prevented from appearing on Kimmel's show. According to claims that surfaced online, concerns existed behind the scenes about what Stallone might say if given a live platform. Some reports suggested that producers worried he could use the interview to criticize Hollywood and its current direction. Others claimed the issue had nothing to do with Stallone's popularity.
If you get close, I will break your jaw. I mean, I'm just telling you right now. I don't want to hurt you. I like you. You're tall, good looking. But you're not.
No, stop.
This is what it said.
Or reputation. Instead, they believed the concern was the possibility of controversial discussions developing during the broadcast. These reports sparked even more debate. Many fans saw the alleged decision as an attempt to silence a respected actor simply because he expressed opinions that differed from the mainstream entertainment community. Supporters argued that someone with Stallone's experience and influence deserved an opportunity to speak openly and share his perspective. Within Hollywood itself, opinions appeared divided. Some people defended the show's right to choose its guests and control its content. Others questioned whether the industry was becoming less willing to engage with viewpoints that challenged popular narratives. The controversy gradually evolved from a celebrity disagreement into a broader discussion about open dialogue and freedom of expression. When Stallone eventually addressed the situation, many people were surprised by his calm and thoughtful response. Instead of launching a personal attack or responding emotionally, he chose to discuss larger issues affecting the entertainment world. In several interviews and podcast appearances, Stallone explained that he felt creativity should involve taking risks.
They don't even allow these today because They're so dangerous. But that's what they used when I did the film. I still have them because it's a time when people were tougher. Sorry, they were. When we force ourselves into tough situations, that's what the human creature is supposed to do. They're not supposed to have wheels on their suitcases. It's a convenience, no question, but it just makes things easier. Now with AI, you can literally put your brain in a pickle jar and have that machine do it. I cherish these moments. I cherish hard work. Even though I hate it, I know it's like, strong medicine. Tastes horrible going down, but it makes you feel better.
Exploring different ideas. He suggested that modern Hollywood sometimes seems more focused on following trends than encouraging originality. He also spoke about the importance of allowing people to express different opinions. According to Stallone, healthy discussions require people to listen to perspectives they may not agree with. He argued that shutting down conversations simply because someone thinks differently does not help creativity grow. Without directly naming Kimmel, Stallone also appeared to reference the controversy by saying that some people criticize others for speaking their minds while refusing to give them a chance to explain their views. Many fans praised his response, describing it as mature, intelligent, and respectful. As clips from his interviews spread online, support for Stallone continued to grow. Social media users shared memorable scenes from his famous films, including Rocky and Rambo, highlighting the impact he has had on generations of moviegoers. Many argued that his accomplishments alone earned him the right to participate in conversations about Hollywood's future. Meanwhile, supporters of Kimmel insisted that the original joke was simply comedy and should not be taken so seriously. They argued that late-night hosts regularly make jokes about celebrities and public figures. However, their voices were often overshadowed by the large number of people defending Stallone. As public attention increased, reports emerged that Kimmel's team was attempting to ease tensions. According to sources, they allegedly reached out to Stallone with an unusual proposal. The offer reportedly included significant creative control over a future appearance on the show. If the reports were accurate, Stallone would have been allowed to influence discussion topics, avoid certain sensitive subjects, and even review parts of the episode before it aired. Such an offer would have been highly unusual for a major late-night program. Whether the reports were completely accurate or not, the situation became one of the most talked-about celebrity controversies of the moment. What started as a single joke evolved into a larger debate about respect, open conversation, and the role different opinions should play in modern entertainment. In the end, the story resonated with audiences because it touched on issues that extend far beyond Hollywood. It raised important questions about free expression, creative freedom, and whether people with opposing viewpoints can still have meaningful conversations in today's cultural landscape. The situation took another turn when reports surfaced that Jimmy Kimmel's team had offered Sylvester Stallone a chance to appear on the show under special conditions. According to sources, the proposal included an unusual level of control over the interview. Stallone would reportedly have the ability to choose discussion topics, avoid certain controversial subjects, and even review parts of the episode before it aired. While many people saw the offer as an attempt to repair the growing tension, Stallone was not interested. Through his representatives, he reportedly declined the invitation, making it clear that he preferred genuine conversations over carefully managed appearances. According to reports, Stallone believed that meaningful discussions should happen naturally. He felt there was little value in participating if every aspect of the conversation had to be controlled beforehand. For many fans, his decision reinforced the image they already had of him, a person who values honesty and authenticity over publicity. Supporters praised Stallone for standing by his principles. Many viewed the offer as an effort to repair public perception rather than create a truly open discussion. As a result, his refusal earned him even more respect among fans who admired his straightforward personality. At the same time, criticism of Kimmel continued to grow. Some observers argued that the late-night host was trying to benefit from Stallone's popularity after the controversy had already gained attention. Others claimed the situation highlighted a larger problem within traditional television, where image management often seems more important than open dialogue. As conversations about the feud spread, the focus shifted beyond the two celebrities themselves. People began discussing the role of late-night television in today's media landscape. Many viewers questioned whether popular talk shows were still places where different viewpoints could be shared freely, or whether they had become increasingly predictable. The debate didn't stop with Kimmel. Other late-night hosts also found themselves facing questions about how interviews are conducted and whether guests are encouraged to speak openly. Audiences appeared to be demanding something different: less scripting, fewer rehearsed talking points, and more authentic conversations. This growing demand has helped podcasts become one of the most influential forms of media today. Unlike traditional talk shows, podcasts often allow guests to speak at length without strict time limits or heavy editing. These longer conversations give audiences a chance to hear more detailed opinions and personal stories. During the controversy, Stallone appeared on several podcasts, and many fans pointed to those interviews as examples of the kind of content they wanted more of. Viewers appreciated the relaxed atmosphere and the opportunity to hear thoughtful discussions rather than short, highly produced television segments. For some industry observers, this shift represented a major change in entertainment. Audiences were no longer satisfied with carefully polished celebrity appearances. Instead, they wanted honesty, transparency, and real conversations. Traditional media outlets suddenly faced pressure to adapt to changing audience expectations. As time passed, Stallone's public image continued to strengthen. Rather than being damaged by the controversy, he seemed to emerge from it with even greater support. A major factor in that success was his reality series, The Family Stallone. The show introduced viewers to a side of Stallone they rarely saw on screen. Instead of focusing on action movies and Hollywood fame, it highlighted his role as a father, husband, and mentor. Audiences enjoyed seeing a more personal and relatable version of the legendary actor. The series was praised for feeling genuine and unscripted. Fans connected with moments that showed Stallone joking with his family, sharing life lessons, and reflecting on his long career in the entertainment industry. Many viewers felt these moments revealed a level of authenticity often missing from celebrity-focused programming. Social media played a major role in boosting the show's popularity. Clips featuring Stallone's humor, wisdom, and family interactions were shared widely online. Positive comments poured in from fans who appreciated his down-to-earth personality and willingness to show his real life. As Stallone's popularity grew, attention turned back to the challenges facing traditional late-night television. Industry analysts noted that ratings across the genre had already been facing pressure as younger audiences increasingly moved toward digital platforms. The controversy simply added another layer to an ongoing conversation about the future of television entertainment. Many viewers now prefer content available through podcasts, YouTube channels, and independent media outlets. These platforms often provide longer and more personal conversations that feel less restricted than traditional television interviews. Public figures such as Matthew McConaughey and Keanu Reeves have also received